and we are ready to rock. So I appreciate you being here in this winter wonderland today. No other place I'd rather be. And feeling so grateful. I think about all those homeless people who might have a hard time with this weather and maybe no place to go. So I sit in great gratitude this evening in my warm house and being able to be on screen with you tonight. Before we get started, I just wanted to welcome you, whether you're listening in or meditating live, to the mid-month meditation at Renew Studio, where we just take time out to pause and stop and breathe. And because there's some time in between our sessions, since we move these to once a month on the 15th, I just wanted to share a book I'm reading. It's called Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. And he's this new age meditation hipster guy who actually has some really great things to say. And I just want to take a couple sentences from this book to remind us to slow down and to stop and to pause and to clear out negativity. When you better understand the roots of your negativity, the next step is to address it. Silence your negativity to make room for thoughts and actions that add to your life instead of taking away from it. Start with your breath. When we're stressed, we hold our breath or clench our jaws. We slump in defeat or tense our shoulders. Throughout the day, we need to be more mindful and observe our physical presence. Is your jaw tight? Is your brow furrowed? These are signs that we need to remember to breathe, to loosen up physically and emotionally. So may that be our intention this evening, to loosen, to let go, to breathe, and to be here in community. Thank you for showing up for you. Thank you for showing up for me. And let's go ahead. I invite you to find a comfortable seat, either seated or laying down, or maybe you're doing a walking meditation or listening before you go to bed. Let's go ahead and begin. And as I like to begin every meditation, I invite you to bring one hand over your heart and one hand on your belly, feeling supported with the ground underneath you, transitioning from your day into this space, calming the monkey mind. It's impossible to completely shut off the thoughts, but just to quiet, recognize what may be distracting and try to let go. I just want you to find a deep, calming breath, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Deep, cleansing breaths, inhaling through your nose and letting out any stale air that may have built up throughout the day, releasing and exhale. Just sending love and gratitude inward. Being mindful with your thoughts and your words. And let's go ahead and bring our hands, just place them gently on the tops of our knees, hands and palms facing upward so we can receive the energy. Being here in community and connecting to one another. I invite you to go ahead and drop your chin to your chest and slowly rotate your head side to side. As it was mentioned in tonight's reading, we carry tension within our body. We carry trauma and stress. And so I invite you to let go, bringing your shoulders up to your ears and squeezing tight. And allow your shoulders to drop, releasing a breath, and exhale. A couple more times at your own pace, reaching your shoulders up to your ears. And exhaling, releasing your breath. At your own pace, what feels comfortable to you. 2 more times here, shoulders to your ears. And release. One more deep breath, inhaling through your nose, shoulders to your ears. And allow yourself to let go with that deep exhale. And I want you to just whisper the words, thank you. Thank you for being moved to join here tonight. Thanking one another to be supportive during these crazy times. Thank you for another day to practice being mindful. And as we settle into this meditation, I want you to just do a body scan. Starting at the top of your head. As that reading said and suggested, oftentimes we hold tension in our mind, in our brain. Just gently bring your fingertips to your head and gently massage, releasing that negativity, making space for greatness. And bringing your arms open wide. Bring your shoulder blades together. Push your chest out. Maybe interlace those fingers behind you. Deepen that stretch. And go ahead and release. And bringing our wrists to center, slowly rotate in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. Awesome job, you guys. Go ahead and shake your hands out. And come on back to that neutral position. Go ahead and drop your chin and open your mouth wide. Nobody's watching, nobody's judging. I just want you to go ahead and stretch out your mouth. Release the tension in your jaw. Maybe move it side to side. And come on back to that neutral position in your mouth. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your heart rate has slowed down. You're recognizing the energy around you and inside you. Continuing to lead with your breath. Finding a conscious rhythm that feels comfortable to you. Let's go ahead and interlace our fingers and bringing our hands together on our stomach, awakening our gut, our intuition. Oftentimes our minds are so fast with thoughts. More thoughts than our breath. And just for these few moments, we're trying to slow down our thoughts, connect with our body, release negativity. And we're going to shift the energy of our breath. We're going to allow air to inhale and exhale with our breath and our stomachs filling with air and releasing. We're going to increase that breath. It's important to keep our chest nice and calm. When we're feeling anxious or worried, we have a tendency to carry that breath in our chest. And we're just going to bring awareness into that abdomen. Quick breaths in and out. Just breathing through your mouth. 3, 2, 1. You can go ahead and lick your lips. Maybe give yourself a little smile. Go ahead and find that neutral position, whatever feels comfortable for you, whether you're laying down or sitting up. want to give you the opportunity to check in with yourself. As we say at Renew, this is chapter 2 of the year, month 2, mid-month reset. How are things going for you? What kinds of adjustments do you need to make? Where can you tell yourself, good job? Many of us are feeling fatigue from the pandemic, fatigue from the winter. And it's our job to find that silver lining to carry us through. And we're going to continue to move the energy into our lower body. That energy wrapping around your hips, visualizing warmth moving down into your lower back. Maybe you sway side to side a little bit, releasing any tension that may have built up. Bringing awareness into our hamstrings and our quadriceps, just squeezing those muscles. That energy moving down the backs of our legs, into our calves, around our shin. Just go ahead and give a little squeeze, allowing the blood to flow through. And then curling your toes, flexing your feet. And releasing. We've taken a few moments to check in with ourselves, to recognize any tightness or tension. And now I'm going to invite you to increase the relaxation. We're going to tighten our entire body. And we're going to hold for 30 seconds and then release. And that allows us to really awaken our muscles and relax and deepen our practice. So I'm going to invite you to bring the energy in the palms of your hand. I want you to visualize something that you just can't shake, something that has been weighing heavily on your heart or your mind. And I just want you to place that in the palm of your hand. Let's go ahead and start to increase the tension there. Squeezing that energy in the palm of our hands. Bringing our shoulders up to our ears. Imagining a string pulling us up from our head. Our abdomen is tight. Squeeze your buttocks, the muscles in your thighs, your calves, holding on to everything. Curling your toes and hold. You got it. 10 more seconds. Bodies are tight. In 3, 2, 1, completely let go and release. Noticing that transition, finding a place of calm. Just leaving it all here on the floor, just for right now, just for today. Tapping into your breath. And when you're ready, you can either remain just as you are, or maybe your heart's needing a little extra attention today. I invite you to bring both hands over heart. So much focus these last couple of days on self-love and loving the people in our life, whether it's a significant other or family member, and just recognizing it's all connected. And no matter how we showed up here tonight, whether you were ready to jump right in and be vulnerable, or if this is your first time meditating with us here at Renew, maybe feeling a little anxious, but I encourage you throughout the course of the week to take just 5 minutes to pause, to bring your hand over heart center, to identify just 1 or 2 things that you may feel grateful for. And then I want you to observe. I want you to observe how it might shift your mood or your interaction with somebody. Our energy is contagious, and unless we tend to what's going on inside, we have a hard time connecting with others around us. So send that heart loving kindness this evening. And this practice is both selfish and selfless. So I want you to identify somebody who might not have a meditation practice and may need to feel your warm energy. And I just ask you to send that out into the universe. Like somebody's wrapping a warm blanket around them. We are connected here in mind, body, and soul. I invite you now to bring your hands back on the tops of your knees, this time with your palms facing downward, containing that energy, stamping this experience into your entire body to give you strength and courage and wisdom. And I don't know about you guys, but one of my love languages is physical touch, and something I am missing so much is just the ability to hug and connect physically. And so it's not the same because, you know, when we're in the studio, I love my hugs. But I want you to just wrap your arms around you, bringing your fingertips as far back as you can to your back. Taking one final deep breath here, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. And go ahead and release your arms, placing them, your fingertips on either side of you. Feeling the ground supporting you underneath. And let's go ahead and bring our hands up overhead. Reach up tall, stretching your lower back. Dropping your head back. Feeling that stretch, interlacing your fingers again. And just tilting to one side, holding that stretch there. And bringing it back to center, and then over to the other side, elongating that stretch, elongating your spine, releasing tension in your lower back, and release. Let's go ahead and bring hands to heart center. Just sit for a moment in silence. So grateful to you guys for showing up tonight. Wrapping my arms around each and every one of you. The light and love in me recognizes and honors the light and love in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you so much, you guys. Stay warm out there. Be gentle with yourself. Transition well. Hi, Carmela.
Hello, how are you and the family?
Oh, we're well. Hanging in there.